You know, guys, the South African media is something else, man. The South African media is something else, especially when it comes to this issue of Maumela, the alleged nephew of Ramaphosa, and what happened at his house in Sandhurst. Because I don't understand this characterization by the media that these people are business people. I don't know if I'm the only one who actually cannot describe these people as business people. But the media continues to say that no, these people are tycoons, these people are business people. I honestly cannot understand that, man. I cannot understand that. What kind of business are these people into? Because if you are in the media, then you're gonna report that the house of Maumela has been raided and characterize Maumela as some sort of a businessman. What kind of a business are they in? Am I the only person, guys, who actually feels like there's something off with the reporting? You remember the first time when Maumela was raided, the SABC only said that the house of a controversial tycoon was raided by the police. They didn't even mention Maumela by name. We had to rely on other sources that, yeah, that was the house of Maumela. But I do not understand that the broadcasting that a lot of South Africans are depending on for the news, hiding the name. Why would they say that? I mean, in the country right now, we have to be honest, a lot of people in the country do not have the internet. So there are a lot of people in this country that still do not know who this house belongs to. Because a lot of people in the country actually depend on the mainstream media for the news. A lot of people cannot afford data to be on the internet and to see things for exactly what they are. Because the people that are on the internet, like they knew immediately that it was the house of Maumela because multiple reports came at the same time. But the one broadcaster that a lot of the people are depending on, they said that no, it was a house of a tycoon. I just cannot understand it.
Well, as I had mentioned, we are currently still outside this home that was raided earlier by the SIU. And now also just to mention that this tycoon who benefited almost 900 million rand from that 2.2 billion rand looting at Tembisa Hospital is currently embroiled in a court battle with the Department of Health in the Northwest. Now, this is in connection to a 1 billion rand tender. Well,
And guys, I must say, man, that that house is massive, man. Yo, that house is massive, man. Like these people, man, their houses are massive. Did you guys also see the house of Sibia, man? That house of Sibia, man, is something else. It's something else, man. It makes you actually wonder, man. What is it that these people are doing behind the scenes? So this is the house of Maumela. You can see the portrait here. It is the portrait of him, and that's his face. Okay, okay. This is sitting room.
I've
So
seen you in
there's
the
a
booking.
movie.
What is the problem? So I don't know what's the problem. You speak to me like I know. No, the cancellation was
Okay. He also has the gym. Nice.
I've seen you in the booking. What is the problem? So I don't know what's the problem. You speak to me like I know.
Oh my goodness.
No, the cancellation was
Man, this guy actually has a finer taste. He has the taste for the finer things in life. So this is a footage that was released by the Special Investigative Unit. So yesterday, it was also reported that even that house that we just saw of Maumela, it has been attached by the Special Investigative Unit. And there are other things that they have actually taken. This is the reason why I've decided to do this video, because this is an update of that story. So this article says that the SIU seizes nearly 100 million rands in luxury assets from Tembisa Hospital Syndicate, Hangwane Maumela. So here they attached the Sandhurst property that cost 70 million rands. I guess this is the property that we just saw. They also attached the three Lamborghinis that are worth 25 million rands. They also attached their household contents. I think these are the artworks, and these artworks they cost like 3 million rands, and there are other contents and they cost 500,000 rands. The Special Investigative Unit has initiated a large-scale asset prevention operation linked to a syndicate allegedly responsible for unlawful diverting of 900 million rands from Tembisa Hospital. On the 9th of October 2025, the SIU teams, assisted by the South African Police Service, Johannesburg Metro Police, and a court-appointed curator, executed simultaneous raids in Sandhurst, Gauteng, and at the dealership in Emalahleni in Mpumalanga. The operation follows an interim order issued by the Special Tribunal on the 29th of September 2025 and expanded on the 7th of October. The preservation order was designed to prevent the dissipation of assets purchased with allegedly illicit funds, pending the outcomes of civil recovery proceedings that will be initiated by the SIU within 60 court days. During the Sandhurst raid, investigators secured a mansion valued at approximately 70 million rands, along with three Lamborghinis worth estimated 25 million rands belonging to Morgan Maumela Syndicate. Household contents totaling 3 million and additional security assets valued at 500,000 rands were also attached. These high-value assets are believed to have been acquired using the proceedings fraudulent contracts linked to the Tembisa Hospital Syndicate. In Emalahleni in Mpumalanga, the curator located two Aston Martins, one Ferrari, and a Rolls-Royce at a luxury car dealership. On a without prejudice basis, the dealership provided two immovable properties valued at 35 million rands as a surety, allowing the luxury vehicles to remain under attachment while preservation process continue. These measures form a part of a broader effort to ensure all assets remain under state control. The SIU head, Advocate Ndimutibi, emphasized that the operation is a proactive step to recover public funds. Quote, "This is not merely a preservation but a proactive, intensive effort to trace, secure, and ultimately recover assets that were alleged proceedings of corruption." The order covers known and unknown assets, including vehicles, property, jewelry, cash, bank accounts, shares, and cryptocurrency. The preserved assets will remain under a curator's control until the conclusion of Until 41 civil recovery proceedings. Officials implicated in the syndicates have been referred to the Gauteng Department of Health for disciplinary action, while service providers involved will face regulatory consequences. The SIU's actions highlight the ongoing commitment to restore the funds misappropriated from South Africa's public healthcare facilities. Public sector. So this is finally the media has decided to release the picture of the face of Hangwane Maumela. I mean, like, it has been impossible. It has been almost impossible to actually get the picture of the guy. I remember the other day I went on Google and I said, man, what the hell are these people talking about? Saying that there is no picture of Hangwane Maumela on Google, man. Like, what the hell? I went on Google and I searched Hangwane Maumela, and guys, there was not even a single picture of this guy. There was only videos that actually shows the side of his face, not his face directly, only the videos that were showing the side. And I was like, man, this guy has to be the big deal. He has to be the big deal.
But I made a promise to them to say that I'll follow the story to the end, and I intend to keep it. Because for as long as I have breath in my chest, I will chase these people and do so with great glee in some cases.
But not without personal suffering and effect. Talk to me about that cost.
So it's something that I think is seldom seen amongst journalists or people outside journalism, to understand the toll writing a story like this will take on you.
What's that toll?
For me, it's changed every aspect of my life. We knew going in that the people who killed Babita would likely kill again if their revenue streams were disrupted, and that's what we were doing. We were going to expose them. And we did it in a fashion that was very public. My name and face were out there, so you understand that you are a potential target. And if we are courting the same danger that Babita did, then when will my bullets come? So it's changed every part of my life. Driving is a paranoid experience for me, just by default now. I'm incredibly security conscious. And it took a toll on my marriage because, if I'm facing threats, then my wife faces the same threats. And, it's something that I grappled with. At what point is the story not worth dying for? And it's something that I really had to grapple with was, this is not only my decision to make. Because for me, I'm ready to go. If they want to come and take me, they can take me now. I'm comfortable with that eventuality. What's unfair is that my family members may be collateral damage in that process. But I do feel that despite the risk and the long hours and the anxiety and the way it changed everything about the way I live my life, that it was a worthy pursuit, and I would do it again.
And
I must say that it really takes a great man to say that I'm willing to go down for this. It really takes somebody with real guts to say, I'm willing to go down for this. And I'm going to chase these people. As long as I have the breath in me, I am going to chase these people. So I want to go to a bit of a controversial part of this story, which is the story of Ramaphosa, because one of the things that people have been asking is that, guys, why is people have been saying that this guy is Maumela's nephew? Why are you guys saying that this guy is Ramaphosa's nephew? And there have been reports that no, this guy is Ramaphosa's nephew, apparently from his previous marriage. But criminals are criminals. When they link up, they are going to link up. I don't think it actually mattered that Ramaphosa somehow got out of that marriage because their relationship was already found. So Ramaphosa has been facing this thing for a long time, because you can see here that this article came out on the 3rd of November 2022. So now we are in 2025 and it still goes around. And this article from News 24, it says that Ramaphosa denies knowing his tender tycoon nephew who scored 400 million rands from Gauteng hospitals. And this article was in 2022. And what happened with that case of this apparently nephew of Ramaphosa scoring this tender of 400 million rands? What happened with that? So Ramaphosa says that I don't even know this gentleman. With these words, President Ramaphosa has, for the first time, denying knowing Hangwane Maumela, his nephew from a previous marriage, who scored close to 400 million rands from public hospitals in dodgy tenders. On Thursday, Ramaphosa was in the National Assembly to respond to the questions of the members of parliament. The DA's leader, John Steenhuisen, asked Ramaphosa about the BEE schemes and the impact it has so far. Quote, the Zondo Commission showed that BEE has been a central corruption in South Africa, whether it is the 14 billion PPE corruption in COVID-19 or the billions stolen at Eskom. A recent example, one of your own nephew's company scored a 381 million rand tender from Gauteng hospitals. You are right, it does not benefit the majority, it only benefits the ANC connected cronies. And honestly, guys, this is the whole concept of the BE. The BE does not benefit the average South Africans. And the comrades speak about the BE as if this is a policy that benefits the people directly. But I understand why they defend the BE so much. They defend the BE so much because they are the ones that are getting all the money from BE. Quote, it does so at the expense of everybody else, particularly black South Africans who remain trapped in poverty. This is what John Steenhuisen said. So Ramaphosa, when he responded to John Steenhuisen, he basically said that I don't even know that gentleman. But social media is social media, guys. Social media is social media, and things will always pop up, at least when you don't expect them. Because right now, there are people that are saying that, but if President Ramaphosa says that he does not know who Maumela is, why are the pictures of the president standing outside the very home that was raided by the SIU? This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is a picture that has been circulating on social media. And on the right side over here, this is the home of Maumela. This is the president of the country. And this is Tibotage, a radio presenter. And I don't know these three gentlemen. And they are literally standing outside the same house. It does not need a rocket scientist to actually figure out that this is the same house. This is the same house. So now people are saying, Mr. President, but you said that you don't know who this person is. Why are you outside his property? Why are you outside his property?
I need to come to the president. He don't need to come to me.
You come to me. You come to me. How are you, my brother?
Yeah.
I'll give you some love. I love you. I'll give you some love.
I love you.
How are you? No better cameraman in the world. Let me tell you.
And you can see, guys, even with these strips here, over here, these are the same strips that you see.
As I had mentioned, we are
these are the same strips.
Yes. So, I mean, if you say it's beautiful, this is the...
I need to come to the president. He don't need to come to me.
You come to me. You come to me.
So you have it, guys. The president is standing outside the same house that has been raided by the SIU. And this is the same president of the country who basically said that he does not know who this gentleman is. I don't know. Do whatever that you want with that information. What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabao, so I will see you next time. Bye-bye.